So the most iconic abilities in the Naruto universe are the Rasengan and the Chidori, and they're often used against each other, but which one is actually stronger? The result may shock you. If you ever want us to compare different abilities in other anime, maybe like Devil Fruits and One Piece or something, make sure to let us know in the comments down below and make sure to like the video. So let's get started. Now, this is a very tricky subject to actually talk about. So I'm briefly going to go over each ninjutsu, kind of how they were made and what they are, and then I'll compare them in different categories like the lethality / power, the versatility of each one, the difficulty of each one, and then I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit about the history of them facing off each other. So the Rasengan is a ranked ninjutsu that is a spinning ball of chakra that forms in the palm of your hand. Now the creator of this ninjutsu was Minato, not Jiraiya, so sorry to bust your bubble, but yeah, fuck you. The Rasengan was based on the tailed beast ball and is held in the palm of the user's hand. The Rasengan does not require hand seals to perform. Once it's formed, it also does not require any additional chakra to sustain it. Minato spent 3 years creating the Rasengan, which he intended to be the highest form of shape transformation. The Chidori, on the other hand, was created by Kakashi. It is also a rank ninjutsu after he failed to apply his lightning nature to the Rasengan. Now, the sucky thing about the Chidori is that you have to have, the lightning nature chakra to even be able to use it. The user concentrates electricity into their hand to make a lightning speed jab. The concentration of electricity produces a sound reminiscent of many birds chirping, hence the name. Unlike the Rasengan, only people who have the chakra nature of lightning can actually pull this ninjutsu off. Now, when it comes to straight power, the Rasengan is a lot stronger in its brute strength, and we can see this when Naruto and Sasuke fight on top of the hospital between episode 107 and 108. With this clip, we also get to see the strengths of each ninjutsu.
But Naruto mastering that jutsu, how is it possible? You don't think maybe he's a little young to be handling that jutsu? After all, he could have killed Sasuke.
The Chidori may lack in raw power compared to the Rasengan, however, it does make up for it in its lethality, which is way more than the Rasengan. Since we have seen many people in the Naruto universe die from the Chidori. In fact, Kakashi actually uses it as his signature assassination move. The Chidori is kind of like a more straightforward, more precise spear, as the Rasengan isn't actually that much of a straightforward kill like the Chidori, since we've seen a couple of characters that got hit by the Rasengan not actually die from it. Now, the versatility of each ninjutsu is really important, because it means that the user of the ninjutsu has more room to grow. Not only that, it's also more useful in different situations. Now, I'm gonna outright say that the Rasengan is actually more versatile, just because it can combine with any chakra nature, as we see later down in the line when Naruto combines it with his wind nature and when Boruto combines it with his lightning style. And throughout the series of Naruto, we can see more versions of the Rasengan, more than we can count. However, the Chidori isn't too bad either, with Sasuke using different variations of it, like his Chidori Sunbun and his Chidori Sharp Spear, which is actually a great advantage over the Rasengan, just because the Rasengan is more of a short-ranged technique, So being able to make it longer range is a great benefit. Now Naruto does eventually make the Rasengan long range, but he has to combine it with his wind nature, and it takes him a long time to actually perfect this technique. With him first using it, he would have to be in Sage mode, or else it would just go out of control. Now technically, yes, Naruto did throw his Rasengan in episode 194, but this is a filler, so I'm just gonna call it bullshit. And fillers aren't exactly known for being the highest quality of episodes. I actually have a video on fillers if you want to go check that out. Now we see even more variations of the Chidori when Sasuke emits it from his entire body, calling it the Chidori Nagashi. So throughout the series, we see the Rasengan and the Chidori clash when Naruto and Sasuke are fighting each other. We see this 2 times, and we almost see it, when they're fighting on the rooftop. All 3 parts do reveal information about each ninjutsu. Now when Sasuke and Naruto fight each other for the 2nd time, Sasuke actually pairs his Chidori with his black fire, I forget the name of it, and Naruto just has his plain Rasengan, and they're actually evenly matched. So one could say that the Rasengan would beat the Chidori in just a plain all-out battle. However, one side note of this is when Naruto and Sasuke first fought each other, Sasuke actually won. Of course, this wasn't the plain versions of the ninjutsu because the chakra were affecting both the Chidori and the Rasengan. The curse chakra was affecting the Chidori, and the 9-tailed fox was affecting the chakra for the Rasengan. Now what this scene kind of means is that it's also dependent on how much chakra you put into each ability, which will make it, obviously, if you put more chakra into the Chidori, it'll be stronger or weaker depending on how much you put into it. Same thing in the Rasengan, which makes it kind of hard to kind of put them against each other in a straight out battle. They're both useful for different things. So the conclusion of this video is that the Rasengan is the better overall ninjutsu than the Chidori, since it has more versatility and packs a bigger punch. However, the Chidori isn't too far behind. Now it's also really dependent on the situation. Like a assassination job, the Chidori would be way more useful than a Rasengan. But the biggest drawback to the Chidori is not that many people can actually learn it, because you have to have the lightning nature to even use it. So there is my video on the Rasengan versus the Chidori. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to hit the like button. If you want to see more content like this, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the little bell next to it. Finding good anime can be a pain in the ass, especially if you don't have a Crunchyroll account. Luckily for us, there are some great anime on Amazon Prime. Ashido no Joe is known for influencing a whole genre of anime, and it even played a big role in the politics in Japan.